Hey everybody.
Broken down and tired. You can't find a
You're as excited as I am.
Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, all right, guys, holy smokes. We're going to jump into it because Autumn thought it would be fun to wake up Savannah and she's screaming. So daddy's on baby duty and it's got like my anxiety through the roof and I'm like, but this is so crazy. And I'm so excited. We have so many new people on here tonight. So I'm going to start out right off the bat. I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm going to tell you guys who I am, what I do. And we're really going to focus tonight mainly on training you guys to get where you want to go in your business, things that you should be doing every day, self-love, self-care, and me and Becky Dean are going to show you guys some love. My adrenaline is like, wow, I'm shaking like a leaf. I'm like, this is crazy. All right, so I think all of you guys know me, but for anybody that doesn't know me, I am Virginia Southard. I am probably, at least somewhere along the lines, your now double diamond leader. Woohoo! So excited. That just happened on March 30th. So incredible. I've dreamt of the day that I would be able to say that. I'm so excited to be able to share that with you guys. So we are officially a double diamond team. Actually, I think I see our triple diamond is on here too. Becky Yeide, congrats on that. She went triple the last day of the month, so that's big business too. Short version of my story is I actually joined the business on June 30th, 2017, and I did it to shut my godmother up wherever you are, Mary Ellen. Maybe you'll watch the playback. Just so you guys know too. I'm letting everyone know we are recording this. So yes, you are being recorded. So I did it. I joined for $9.99. I didn't have social media. I didn't want to do a social media business. I did not want to sell products, but I did love the products. So long story short, I finally had Savannah. She was such a mommy's girl. And hang on. If anybody's not muted, can you guys mute yourselves? There's a little bit of background noise. So finally, once I had Savannah and I had to go back to work, and she would scream for 5 hours while I was waitressing for $80, I decided that I'm seeing all these other women, like seeing this business be successful. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'll give it a go. Let me remake Facebook and jump back into it. So I had Facebook, I had 112 friends. And October of that year, I signed my first customer, which was Kelsey. So I don't even think she counts. She just saw me using a wrap one day and she's like, "Ooh, I want those." And I would say probably around December, I started to actually post and like my business started to take off a little bit. So it took me 4 months to get to the first rank promotion, which was executive. Another 2 months later, I went Ruby. And then I got comfortable. I got cozy and was like, "Oh, cool. Like I just made $500." And I thought that because I got to that point that the business was just going to kind of work itself. No. I dropped from Ruby back onto distributor. And then August, my rockstar bestie was like, "Okay, I'll do it." And she did it. And from then we've hit the ground running. I went Emerald in September. I went Diamond in October. I just went double diamond in March, and I promoted my husband to diamond last month too. So we're on a roll, and I want tonight to fire you guys up for April. You're seeing all of the promotions, and there's absolutely no reason why you can't be there too. And yeah, we just want to teach you guys and pour some love into you. So first and foremost, I want to talk about things that you guys should be doing every single day in your business. And a lot of things have changed in compliance. As far as like posting and what you can and can't be posting. I'm showing myself as frozen. Do you guys, can you see me or am I like all frozen up on you?
I can see you. You're fine. I think everybody just has to
Virginia, you're frozen.
I'm frozen.
Huh.
Well, as long as you guys can hear me, I'll just freeze away.
I think that everyone has to mute. I know I just unmuted myself, but if everyone would mute, it does help.
All right, let me go back to, let me turn off my video and turn it back on. Oh my God, Savannah's screaming. You guys pray for me. Makes my anxiety like skyrocket. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so first and foremost, I need you guys, if you don't know your why, then that's so important. You have to figure out why you joined this business and what you want this business to do for you. You know, like for instance, for me, I knew that I wanted to be able to stay at home and bring in an income, not have to ship my babies off to daycare, and take a little bit of that weight off of my husband who's working nonstop. And, you know, he's the sole income provider for us. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Like I got to be able to help a little bit, but still be here. So I knew I had my hands on gold with it. And I just decided to, the babies. Yeah, so I just went with it, and hang on guys, 2 seconds. Hey Becky, you want to jump in and talk about what you got to talk about? I'm still here. I'll just let you do your part.
There. Now I'm unmuted. Okay. So yeah, I think I'll just jump in for Virginia because I'll just start what I was going to say. So I am, I think I know almost all of you on here, but I don't know everyone. So I am Becky Dean, Rebecca Dean. You'll see on my Facebook page and on here. And I am newly double diamond leader also. And I am everyone on here with, I believe, I think everyone on here with the exception of Becky, Heidi, is my direct downline. Or I don't know direct, but is the downline descendant in this organization somehow. So I just wanted to, I wanted to come on here and, you know, just introduce myself and just kind of give you a little bit of my story. And so I joined It Works in May of 2016. It was a time, you know, it was a kind of it was after a pretty difficult time in my life. I had been through a bunch of losses and I had forgotten to take care of myself. I had put on a bunch of weight. I felt awful all the time. And I was just my neighbor introduced me to the products, and I had seen her on Facebook. I had scrolled past her stuff. I had said, oh, that's stupid. Oh, that's for skinny girls. Oh, that's not going to work for me. I had done it a million times, and she came up and brought me a jar of greens. And still my all-time favorite product that I use I'm not going to use favorite anymore because it's like having children and you cannot name a favorite child. So I'm not going to name a favorite product.
That's not my director. My director will run away.
But my first product was greens. So I started on the greens right away. Like the first day I took them, I felt better right away. I started losing weight. I felt just better. I felt more confident. People started noticing that I was losing weight and feeling better. They were probably sick of me being depressed for so long. And I started to just think that I kind of had my hands on something really special. And so I contacted my neighbor, who was actually pretty skeptical about me joining. She kind of wanted me as a customer because I was a really good customer at that point. And she didn't, so I finally joined for $99, and I started in May of 2016.
I was going to have my dad come help, but.
And then I kind of just started enrolling customers right away, and it started being just something that I was sharing about all the time because I was a product of the product. And I just knew, I knew what these products were. I knew what we had our hands on. So that's kind of how I started. It at first was just sort of so I could pay for my product, and people were already buying it, so why not? And then it became something way more to me. My husband lost his job. We got into some financial issues. I need to step up and make more money. I was already working a full-time job. I was not making enough money with that. I already own another business full-time, and I just didn't have the time to be away from, my family any more than I was. So I started this. The first month, my first paycheck was like $127. I had enrolled a bunch of customers. I hadn't grown my organization at all. I think I enrolled my first DT was my sister Mary Ellen, and she just is a new diamond on the team. She's on vacation celebrating, so she's not on the Zoom, I don't think. But so she was my first. Then I enrolled my husband, got myself to executive. I think it was, I actually have my thing, July of 2016, I went executive. Then I went Ruby December 2016. I was slow. I was working my full-time job still. And then I went Emerald. I stayed at Emerald for a really long time. I didn't go Diamond until this September, and now just double last month. And I don't know what took me so long. Like, do it. Like, don't get in your head so much. Get out of your head. Just go after what makes you, if this is inside you, go after it, because it's the most amazing thing, and it's going to change your life, and it's going to change the way you feel about yourself, the way you look at other people, your relationships, look at these people on here. Like, this is our organization. These are our people. Okay. So if that's all you're looking for is just to have someone to have your back, here you are, So I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but anyway, that's my story. I wanted to just come on here tonight and just say that, we're going to be like cohesive. Like our teams are going to be so cohesive. We just came off like this rapid growth month, and it's been amazing. And we want to just stay cohesive. And some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about was, like our team page is huge, huge, huge. And there's new people added every day. And I know it seems maybe overwhelming or whatever, but if you do see someone that's new to the page, like it, say welcome. If you have 2 seconds, just take a second and say welcome. You know how it felt when you joined, and, interact with the stuff that's going on the team page. Keep connected. This is your toolbox. These are, keep connected to the team chat. I know if you're at work, you might have to turn those notifications off. I know it's a lot sometimes, but tune in. There's valuable information in there. I know it just seems like a lot of chatter, but there's some questions being asked that are being answered that you might need to know about, you know, and keep connected also to the team page. So those are some things that are super important. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going until Virginia comes back on screen. So I wanted to talk about something super important, okay? And something about the business that's super important. And I don't know I know that a lot of you are like brand new even today, I think. And so you haven't had a chance to look at the team page really, but we did put a video up the other day of Cami Pentecost, who is our, you know, team. She's the, did somebody put it in the chat what she is? Because I'm drawing a blank, but she's Cami Pentecost, first of all. So she's Mark's daughter. And she worked her way to the top of the company. She earned her way to the very top of the company. Income-wise, she stayed there for, I think it was 5 years, which is Black Diamond. And then she became over to the field development. And now she puts out a team call every month, and I'm going to be honest with you, I do not every month watch it, and I watched it this month, and it is invaluable. And we put it in the team page, and I put it out as a task for day 1 of the month to watch that because it's super important. And I know a lot of you have, but if you have not, go back and watch it. It's 34 minutes, I think. It's well spent. And maybe some of it seems like fluff, but it's really important stuff. And we're going to touch on a lot of it tonight, but it's important for you to watch it for yourself. Another thing like business, we'll just get the business out of the way, housekeeping or whatever. But the auto ship. How many of you on here run your auto ship? If I think I can see everybody. Put your hand up if you do run your auto ship or if you buy products every single month. Okay, so I'm not really going to look, but I mean, I am looking, but I'm not going to like judge you or call you out. But I'm just saying it is so important to be a product of the product. And one of the simplest ways you can do it is to run a product shipment every single month on the same product. And if you can afford 2 or 3, great, good for you. But if you can afford 1, do at least 1. Get your own testimony, get your own results, get them corporate approved, and use them. Because there is nothing like your story. Nothing like it. Everyone has seen everybody else's story. Nobody wants to see their story anymore. They want to see your story. So people buy things from people that they know and they like and they trust. So if they're seeing you use the products and get results and post about it and be consistent about it, then they're going to be more than likely to do it. If they just see you throw up a post once in a while and, you know, and I'm not saying that's what you people do, but if they just see you throw up posts once in a while and they don't see you using the products, they're not going to really know it's for real. So you might get some people, but you may not keep them. So I'm just saying, you know, even if it's a Confianza that you can afford, 25 BV, 25, you know, whatever. 80 BV is obviously what they're looking for because what we're looking for because that makes you commission qualified, which is something we can talk about later. If you don't know what that is, message your upline and find out what that is and get yourself. The other housekeeping, really important thing is your steps to success, which this is the way you build your business. So we have rules. I mean, it's work. It's not, you know, magic dust. It is work. You have to do stuff. It is enrolling at least 4 customers, loyal customers every month. And your goal is really to enroll 3 distributors a month. I'm just saying it's replenishing your team. It's building your team. It's stacking your team. It's making a solid foundation. So those are, it's just simple rules. It's simple steps to follow. I'm not saying easy steps. I'm just saying simple. So the guidelines are there. So at least if you have them printed out in front of you, you're going to look at them every day. I look at them. Here's on my April, actually. I have it somewhere, but
I just gotta grab my stuff.
But here's my March. I have it. I wrote it down. I wrote at the top what my goal was. I wrote double diamond. I said, if not, no way. And that's what I wrote in the beginning of March. And I did what I needed to do to get there. And it was more than 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors to get that.
Card my way.
Set your goals. Follow the simple formula. Ask for help. Ask us for help. We're here. We're always here. not
I
bugging
hate
us.
real estate.
If you get something better from someone else than if I enrolled you and you've heard the same thing that I've been saying and it's not working for you, message someone else.
I love
Everyone's
you.
willing to help. And, you know,
Mwah.
you know who
Can you just ask everybody to mute, please?
Alexa is, if they could mute. But so I'm just saying, you know, we're here to help. We love you guys. And, you know, this is not a one team. This is not like one person team. This is everybody. And everybody matters. Everybody is needed. Everybody, we can't do this alone. So it's strength in numbers and just, you know, keeping on track as I lose my train of thought. So, Virginia, you want to get back on while you can?
Hi.
Okay.
So,
If she-
unfortunately, I ran upstairs. I didn't really hear what you last time. So really quick.
So we just talked about, I just told my story. We talked about the basics. So I think, you know, I talked about how important auto ship is and product of the product.
Okay. Yeah,
We
I think,
talked-
you know,
that's
touching
just-
on that is so important because everybody that promoted this month is an avid product of the product and ordering and using the products and posting pictures with their results and then using the product. So it's so, so important. So how can I keep everyone muted? Is there like, I can't hear. Okay, so I think I got it. Yeah, it's Becky. Here's Sav. She's our one of our little mascots. Okay, you guys. So, posting on is so important, honey. Welcome to real life, you guys. This is real life. This is how I do this, and just making sure that you guys know that this is normal. So, if you're not posting, you're not branding yourself. And I think that, you know, after a year of doing this, I think I'm always posting and I'm putting up product posts and I'm putting up business posts and I'm putting up lifestyle posts. And it's that important to be posting every day because you are branding yourself. And you know, if you're not putting out there what we have to offer people as far as the products and as far as the business, then your inbox isn't going to just flood with people being like, yeah, let me get that keto coffee that I don't even know that you have. So my rule of thumb is at least one business post every day. So just talking about whether it's something as simple as like, hey, like, thanks, it works. You just filled my gas tank, or you just paid for my groceries, or who wants to make an extra $500 a month because I can teach you how. So making sure that you're talking about the business so people know they have that opportunity. Posting about a product. So I've lost 45 pounds with the keto coffee and chocolate greens. That's my jam. That's what I like to talk about the most. But I'm going to take it upon myself personally this month to try and post about a different product every day, because you guys, we have over 50 health and wellness products and we have something for everybody. And while I'm always talking about the keto coffee and I sell so much of it, maybe everybody doesn't want to lose weight. You know, maybe, I mean, everybody needs more energy and mental focus, but different products are going to draw a different crowd. So just know that we have something for everybody. You have access to every product and all of the information on the products that we have in your document library on your eSuite. And no, you're not having chocolate. That ain't happening. Here, you can play with this. Okay, so posting, so important. Every day that you don't post, you're setting yourself back a day. So make sure that you have that going on.
I think her husband is at work.
Poor baby girl. Oh, it's so hard. I swear to God, like, kids play off our emotions. Like, I know, like, how excited I was today about just this and getting to, you know, just talk with you guys and everything. And I know that kids play off that, man.
This is insanity. You know what, you guys? I could do this at like 2 a.m. and it would happen. Okay, so posting. Number 2 is interacting. So interacting with people on Facebook. And I don't mean like just giving them a thumbs up. One, if you love their post, loving gets more interaction than a thumbs up. So you need to love on their post, and you guys need to genuinely interact. Take at least 10 minutes a day. Don't aimlessly scroll through your newsfeed, okay? There's such a thing called an income producing activity, and aimlessly scrolling ain't gonna get you any money. So believe it or not, if you take 10 minutes and you stop at every single post and be like, hey girl, cute haircut. Hey girl, I love your little girl's wicked cute dress. Oh my God, that's such a pretty car. Like, hey, nice new car. Congrats on your new car. Merry Christmas. Like, whatever it is, make sure that you're genuinely interacting, because part of your posting, okay, and what's going to come back to your lifestyle post of your really cute kids or your super nice house or your dog or cat that you love, you're interacting with people and you're building relationships with people, and that's going to form that bond of trust with them to where they're going to be like, oh wow, like I saw that girl posted about that keto coffee, or oh, I saw that girl had that like anti-stress thing, and she's been like, she's super nice and she's super sweet. So you're building that bond and that trust, and that's why interacting is so important. And then that's on like the personal end of things. But I want you guys interacting on your wall and your Facebooks too. So you'll see me put up like a silly post about like, what do you like on your pizza? Okay. And then you get 35 comments. And when people are doing that, when they write to you, your stuff is going to pop up to them. So it's all about the algorithm and how everything works and goes. Number 3, self-care and self-development. You guys, like, I'm telling you right now, first and foremost, it is a rule on this team. You have to take care of you first. Whether it's, getting up with us at 6 a.m. and doing our coffee and combos, which we're going to get back into. We just all got to recover from this month-end business. Whether it's taking 15 minutes for yourself, showering without your kids, like whatever it may be, you have to take care of yourself, because if you're in a good place, your family's in a good place, your kids are in a good place, then your business will be in a good place. You can't put this first. I know it might sound crazy, but like if you're good, everything else will be good. So I have been trying really hard to like practice more self-care and self-development. Go on YouTube, type in self-development, find yourself a pep talk, go buy yourself Girl Wash Your Face. I have lists and tons of books that I have read, whatever it can be to fill your cup. You have to make sure that you're filling your cup, because you have to know that you're worthy of having a successful business. And if you're in a negative mindset and your mind's not right and you're like, well, I can't do it, nobody's commenting on my post, and nobody, like, that's what's going to follow. Okay, so if your head's not in the game and you're not loving on yourself, then you're not going to see results. And I can't stress enough how important it is. Yeah, Chanel, Girl Wash Your Face, best book ever, for real. This is insanity to me. My kids are usually sleeping for like 2 hours by now. I had like so much more, and now I'm just totally thrown for a loop. Okay, so making sure you're posting. And then you guys, I want to touch really quick on, so when you're posting about the products, great. Post about the business, great. But I'm saying post about lifestyle. So you got to find 5 things that define you. Okay, for me, it's my kids and my family, my faith, my business. I love the outdoors, and I like to collect mugs. Okay, so these are things that you find, 5 things that define you that you can constantly post about. So people are like, oh, there's the mug girl again. Or, oh, there's the girl with the really cute kids and the really hot husband. Yep, that's me. So the 5 things that define you, and that's what you'll post about as far as your lifestyle goes. Now, last but not least, I'm really pumped about this because I figured out how I can screen share with you guys, okay? So we have 10 minutes left. I'm going to try to make sure that we don't run over that. Let me exit my full screen so I can screen share with you guys. All right, so compliance is cracking down majorly, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen, we used to be very like black, green, and blingy. That was the logo. like this style, okay? This, they're changing everything. Everything's coming out white, cleaner cut. They want everybody like submitting new before and after photos. So I'm gonna screen share with you guys really quick here. Somebody give me a thumbs up in the chat when you guys let me know if you can see this. Desktop 1. All right. You guys see anything on the screen? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm kind of new to this. I just want to show you guys what we can and can't be posting. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to just pull it up on my phone. I did it wrong. All right. So this, let me put it this way. Someone on our team got an email from compliance for not posting the proper stuff. Not whether it was proper wording, proper photos. They're cracking down huge. We can't be using photos that are not corporate approved. They can revoke your distributorship. You can be completely kicked out because if you're putting up a photo that does not have the It Works stamp on it, I'm talking the new It Works stamp, you're looking at ugly business because they're doing it really like to protect us, but they have to protect themselves too. So I'm going to show you guys absolutely not. It's not acceptable. I have an album on our team page of all the proper photos that you can use. Where is it? So this can't happen. Okay. That's Morgan Martin. She's the presidential diamond in the company. We know she used the keto coffee and chocolate grains, but it's just a picture. And there's no stamp. You cannot post just side by sides because anybody could put a photo like that. It could be with a totally different company. Do not do it. I'm going to be watching you guys. If I see you do it, you're in deep doo-doo. Okay. This is all like new, recently came out stuff. They wanted us to really implement this with our teams this month. So these ones as well, okay? Even though it has the It Works logo on it, it's that old black, green bling. These are really old before and afters. Our products are so new and improved since this stuff, so this is not cool, okay? No more of this either.
Can I just pipe in for a second, Virginia? So on Cami Pentecost's live, her team, the monthly game plan, she shared that it's the quickest way a company gets shut down is by sharing pictures that you cannot substantiate. We cannot make claims that may not be able to be proven. It can shut the company down. That's how serious it is.
And
so it's not just about like making them pretty.
But it's the TFX too. Like a lot of people are like, oh, you're gonna lose 31 pounds in 90 days. Like, no, you guys, like we have a document library. You will lose an average of 31 pounds. And that's if you lower your calories and you exercise with it, okay? Make sure, if you don't know what you're talking about, that's okay. That's why we're here. We're a team. We're gonna help you guys through it. We'll give you the proper information. And you can find all the information you want on your document library about the products and what they're going to do. Okay, but don't, and you're like, oh my God, you're going to lose 30 pounds because we can't claim that. Every single body is different. So while, you know, Emily LaRoche took, you know, Thermophyte X, keto coffee and greens and lost 19 pounds, it might not happen for Becky Dean. You know, every body is different. Absolutely no scale photos. Don't take a picture of yourself like at 125 pounds with the cleanse and then 121 pounds a couple days later. We cannot post photos of the scale. I will show you guys what we can post. There is a plus side to this. So this is what our team page is full of. These are the only before and afters that you're going to find. These are the new ones. See, they're nice and white. They're clean cut. The wording is put right out there. It says what the product is that was used. And like I said, you guys can find these all on the team page. Okay. None of that. And then anytime you're posting about money, this is their newest thing, and this is totally new for me too. They want us posting the income closure, the statement in the comments, because there are so many bonuses that are being given out. There's so many people that are making really significant amounts of money, and to cover their ass, you can't just sit there and say, like, oh, hey, want to make the $15 million that it works? You got to put it out there for them that they can. They have to see it, that they can do it. So I'm going to post this income closure statement in the albums in the Diamond Squad. Yeah, thank you, Haley Broadbent. The Connect app. Every single one of you who don't have the Connect app, go download it right now. But the Connect app has a really awesome before and after photos. So yeah. I appreciate your patience. I love you guys to death. We can do this again. I look forward to going and watching the playback of what Becky Dean taught us. I'm sorry I wasn't here, but my kids will always come first. Let that be known. And
that's why we're all here for each other.
And I'm also, yes, this is truly one team, one mission. We all have each other's backs in every way, shape, or form. I'll do some lives and like do some more training and loving on you guys, since I just got a little scatterbrained tonight. I would really love to, for the next couple of Sunday nights, 8 or 8:30, I'll put up a poll and see what works better for people. But I just want that to be our family call. Let's get together, let's chat, let's regroup, let's share our wins, let's share where we're struggling. We can do more trainings on Sunday nights, and then come the month end, well, about middle of the month, we'll start power houring and really working together. And then month end, that's a whole other crazy story. We'll get there when we get there. But again, yeah, Sunday night, I'll either put up 8 or 8:30, and majority rules. I'm flexible, but whatever works better for you guys, and we'll regroup then. I'll put together some more ideas, more thoughts, maybe like give my kids some Benadryl. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. I'm not giving my kids Benadryl. But yeah, I'll get my shits together, and we'll regroup, love on each other, and my newest and most important thing, you guys, self-freaking development. I'm going to make a self-development album in the Diamond Squad. That's going to be my goal for tomorrow. I'm going to post some of my very favorite short and sweet, like 10 to 12 minute long max videos that just really set your mind right, get to moving for the day, and make sure you're doing it. Make sure you're doing it. Anything else, Becky?
Just, I guess, the importance of making a list of what you're going to do for the day. I try to do it the night before I go to bed. Just make a list of what you're going to do. I stick to the same basic things every day, but just following your list of what you're going to do the next day. If you don't write it down, sometimes you forget. So just write it down and try to stick to it and stay close to the fire. This is momentum. This is, what does Mark call it? Breathing different air. I don't know what he said.
Rare air.
Rare air. This is rare air.
You guys,
this is not always like this.
Love on us, and like Becky said, stay close to the fire. You're not going to go up alone. You have to be with us. And we love you, and we want to love on you, but you've got to be here with us. Don't be shy. If you're falling, tell us. We'll pick you back up. We love you. Sweet dreams. Have a great night.
Love you guys.